整个Baselworld的过程当中呢，最大的展位，而且看起来是 bling 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 的展位，当属 Swarovski。那么在这里呢，我们看到了非常多的最新的产品，而且呢，从首饰到手表，你都可以发现非常独特的一款属于你。那么今天呢，也很荣幸的与 Swarovski 的 CEO Robert 坐在一起，跟大家一起分享一下我们2013年最新的产品。Hi Robert, how are you?
Very well.
I'm so glad to come from New York here to see you.
Good to have you as a guest.
So I saw you have beautiful watches on you right now, and they too look totally different, but actually they're the same watch.
Well, it's the same family. They're kind of related. It's our newest men's model, the
So cool.
Crystallium, which is a pretty unique design with 12 crystal parts, which were specifically engineered for that watch, becoming like the integral part, the stopping element on the watch.
How long ago we started to launch watches?
Actually, we started with like serious watchmaking in 2009. So it's our 5th year now, and we've come very far in the meanwhile.
And again, you know, our Swarovski booth at the whole Baselworld, I can say, very stand out. You can see it from far away, and when you come here, you just feel like, wow. The watches also, how can you really combine with crystal elements with watch together?
At the beginning, it was a big challenge. I mean, you have to believe in it. Yes, we have a lot of experience in crystal, but we had to like blend it with the fine watchmaking techniques. And the watchmaking is not very forgiving when it comes to tolerances in the materials. So our engineers and designers and product developers had to work very hard in order to really match that very tiny tolerances of the watchmaking industry.
So what's the latest models or the collections that we launch at the Basel?
We're launching the 3rd generation of our Octavia line, which is called the Octavia Clsica. We see a trend in the market coming up for a demand for slightly smaller cases with the ladies' watches, and also for more like elegant design. So we evolved the very sporty original design into the 2nd generation with the chronograph function, and now into the 3rd generation, which is like the more subtle, the more elegant.
I was really impressed because for Swarovski to launch these beautiful watches, really just by simply looking at it, you just feel like a piece of jewelry, and besides a watch function.
I think it's important when you have an idea, a vision, to like push it through, not to compromise on certain codes.
And then what's about the price range?
We range with the ladies' watches. We range between $300 and $900 to $1,000 roughly. And for the men, we start at like $700 all the way up to around $1,700.
So the chronograph, is any watch that here is a chronograph?
Yes, we have the chronograph version, which is the 2nd generation of what you are wearing.
Wow.
Nice chronograph
function.
Bezel. Yes.
If you go close,
you have the reflections on the bezel, which is of course due to the cut crystal that is made out of one-piece crystal, which is again very challenging also from a technical point of view. But I think the most important thing is of course that you get the sparkle.
And then for men's collection?
For the men's, we have 3 concepts altogether. 2 we introduced already last year, which we evolved, which we further developed. One of which is the more sporty episode, Octavia Episode, which is a diver's watch. And quite interesting material combination on this one. We have the bezel as well as the faceted stones, this time in ceramic, for a simple reason. We don't trust men when it comes to caring properly of the product.
Exactly.
And
so
we don't want it to chip off. It's very resistant, so it's really heavy duty.
Yes.
On top of that, we have the Aluminium Case, which is a relatively new technology in the watch industry. It's hardened aluminium, so it's also very durable, but it reduces the weight of the overall watch a little bit.
Usually a watch, a high-end watch, like made by these kind of materials cost at least $5,000 up. But how much is this one?
This one is slightly over $1,500.
Perfect.
My
this is
little
a great
helper told me
price point.
$1,500.
This is a great price point, I have to say that.
Oh, it's accessible.
And again, you know, Baselworld is the place to be the leading watch and a jewelry brand. What do you expect to take away from these exciting days at the exhibition?
It was great for us with our new appearance here to really make a nice statement and show the whole Swarovski world to the public. We are able to link like both the worlds of jewelry and the worlds of watches together, which is a nice thing to do, and symbolized by a 360-degree ring-shaped booth. I think it's a great story to tell.
So how long it took you to get this built?
Well, from the very first design idea until 5 days ago, when we finished the construction, 2 years.
2 years?
It's a huge project, yes. More than 20,000 man-hours.
How Asian market looks like to you?
Well, we see quite a strong influence from the Asian, specifically from the Chinese culture to Swarovski and to other brands. It's like closer to 30–35%, considering all the people that travel and also buy the brand outside of China. So the Chinese consumer, yes, is very important to us, but it goes beyond just the size. I mean, it's also the inspiration that we draw from market, from the various countries. We've been working with Chinese art schools to bring in some design elements that originate in China. We have like 20 different nationalities in our design team, so we try to really bring all the cultures and all the influences together and then do the Swarovski interpretation in the new products.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure talking to you. Thank you.
Me too. Thank you.